Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And in the last video we completed the modeling for our sci-fi panel, and today we are going to bake and texture it. So we are in the substance painter, so let's create a new document. And I'm taking the resolution 2048 and import your low poly model. And we have this plane here. Now go to texture set settings and click on this bake mesh maps and take your resolution 2048 and import your high poly mesh. Let's increase this frontal and rear distance to 0.5 and apply diffusion. Now go to your ambient occlusion and increase its secondary rays to 256 and go back to common, then anti-aliasing to 4x4 and click on this bake selected textures. So our mesh maps are baked. Hit OK and go to layers, delete this layer. Now go to your smart materials and you'll see this bronze armor. Drop it in the layers. I'm going to use this as my base layer, so let's rename it to base material. Open it and go to base material. Now let's change its color. Something like this. And go to your edge damage and also change its color. To something like this. Now again in your smart material you'll see this steel painted here. Drop it on the top of your base material. And now change its color. Go to base material and make it a little blue. Like this. So let's rename it as blue and create some duplicates. Now hide these three and right click on it and you'll see this add mask with color selection. Click on it, then go to this pick color and select this gray color. Now open this blue here and change its color. To something more yellow. Like this, and maybe decrease some roughness to 0.3. And now go to this dirt and reduce its opacity a little bit to 30. Rename it as yellow and again add mask with color selection. Go to pick color and select this yellow color. Let's change its color a little bit more. Like this. And decrease the roughness a little bit to 0.3 and go to this matte finish roughness and decrease the scale to 3. Now enable this one and change its color. Let's make it green. And again add mask with color selection. Pick a color, select this green, rename it as green. Maybe let's change it a little bit more. Something like this. Now open your blue and let's change its color one last time. I think this one is much better. So again go to your color selection of this blue and pick a color. Now select this one in the middle and delete this layer. Now take a new fill layer, and I have created this pattern in Photoshop. So just go to your project and import this in your project, define it as texture and import in your current session. Now disable your metal roughness, normal and height, and import it in your base color like this. Now right click on it and select this add mask with color selection. Pick a color and select this pink. Now enable the roughness here and increase it like this. And now let's take another fill layer and change its color to red. Something like this. Decrease the roughness to 0.15 and add mask with color selection. Then pick a color and select this red here. Now select all these and add them in a group. Now add a black mask, and in this black mask add a fill. And now go to your grayscale and search for scratches and select this scratch. And increase the contrast a little bit and balance, and let's invert this. Decrease the scratch length. And width a little bit. Let's keep the width to 0.5 and length to 0.6 and balance to 0.8. Now right click on it and add a generator, and in this generator select this metal edgeware, invert it, use stripe planner and increase the contrast to 0.85 and well level a little bit to 0.85. Now select this metal edgeware and go to its blending modes and change it to subtract, and then disable the invert. Now you'll see this metal edgeware and scratches together. And you can do one more thing, and that is you can take a new fill layer and put it on the top of your base material and disable color, metal, normal, increase the roughness and height to minus 0.1, and then add a black mask, and then again in this black mask add a fill, and here you can take another scratch. You can see these dent here. You can increase the contrast and decrease the balance a little bit like this to 0.3 and decrease the scratch quantity to 0.8 and also the length and width. And you can do one more thing, and that is you can add another generator here and select this dirt and change its blending mode to subtract increase the contrast. And dirt level to 0.75. And if it's too strong, you can add another paint layer here and remove some of it like this. So that's how you can create a low poly sci-fi panel and bake it and texture it in Substance Painter. So that's it for this video, and if you like this video then subscribe to the channel. We are close to crossing 4,000 subscribers on this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.